Okay, let's have some fun. So, what I'm going to do, this is a book that I've been using. It's huge. It's like 600 pages. And it's all demos. This is all demonstrations from my classes. And the cool part about it is that it's from my school and also the university. And I have recently retired from the university after 24 amazing years. It's just time. And all of this time is now going to go to you. So what we're going to do is use this. We're going to do videos, and the videos are going to support what's on our Portfolio Art School. So you can go to portfolioartschool.com, or you can call us at 818-706-9444. And what it is we have our school, which is now also on Zoom and in person, because we have a brick and mortar. And brick and mortar, for people who don't understand what that means, it just means we have a location. So, you know, we're not going anywhere. You know, we have a really long lease and we're there. And you can call. It also means, but we're also online. And the cool part about it is that I've been teaching online because of Dave Masters' genius, who is my mentor and friend, back in the Warner Brother days when we were teaching people all over the country on Acme, which was his invention, which pretty much changed the entire animation industry. So what we're going to do is continue with the online teaching, because for me it's very natural, and of course have the in-school teaching. Now the Portfolio Art School, it's very, very comprehensive. I mean, it's going to take all the way from, you know, how to hold a pencil to animation, you know, the industry. And what a lot of people are asking, a lot of parents for sure are asking, is do you really need to go to, you know, to get the degree to get into animation? Of course, the answer is no. I like people to get degrees because, you know, a college teacher for, you know, 20, almost 30 years in the college classroom. But the answer is no. So our school can bridge that gap. So whereas we'd love to have you have a degree, not necessary. If you're a doctor, it's probably a good idea. So what I'm doing right now is I'm putting in what's called line of actions. And this is just pure story. And the essence to all of your art, in the end, it's kind of, you know, it's modern art, you know, it's that feeling, you know, what is the story? So we got that. Then I'm going to come in and just push it back. So you get that energy, see? You know, maybe we'll put something going this way. Let's take this bright green and let's go like this. She's going like this, so we'll go this way. Okay, so just get this energy, motion, life. So I'm going to do a series of videos. They're just going to be, instead of doing them live, we do it like this. You can watch them over and over again. And then Corey's going to put them up on YouTube. And this will back up what we're doing with the school. Okay? And what this is going to do, excuse me, is it'll just be showing you how to apply what we're teaching. We'll have fun, I promise, but may not always be doing those crazy things. Those were all those crazy videos took just hours and hours to try to invent. Okay, so this is just pure energy. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and make sure this thing is videotaping, which it is, and very low tech. What I'm going to do is just start with just a part. So let's see, I'm going to start with the deltoid and go right for finish. Using everything that we talk about in the video. So this is cross contours, wave, and cool and bitchin'. And if you want to know what those mean, it's right there. I mean, you kind of coming up with a silly language, but it's stuck. It's really funny. But it's a way of keeping it really simple. So the videos are sold individually or in groups, and they're not expensive. And then we have, of course, the textbooks, which has everything in there. So if you get the textbook and the video, pretty much good to go. And then from there, just give us a call and we can help you supplement, which would be like maybe take a Maya class or something like that. But as far as the fundamentals go, they're all in the videos. And I'm pulling this rhythm around. Boom. So fun. You get lost. Now we had a saying in animation, it's all in the rough. So the animator might just do that swoop. That's it. A couple lines, and I would come in and do the rest. I was in what they call the assistant animation world, which means that we were animators, full animators, but we drew well. And we would take what the animators' ideas were, and then we'd kind of finish it out. Make it look like it came off of one pencil. Where the animators were the actresses and the actors. Voila. But because I'm an animator, I could see what the animators were trying to do, and then I would push that and give them exactly what they wanted, hopefully. So what I'm doing, the saying is that it's all in the rough. And what you do is you pull the drawing out of the rough, and that's what this swoopy line is. That's the rough. So most of it has to be done. It's when you're drawing, it's got to be from what you see and what you know. So in this situation, if you draw only what you see, then it's not accurate. And if you draw only what you know, then it's cliche. But if you know what you see and you see what you know, then you're golden. So what I'm going to do is pull this leg back. Even though in the photo that I'm working from is coming towards me, I'm going to push this leg going back. So that means this line will overlap, and that's it. That's all we need. Okay, we'll go like that. And then this foot isn't even close to what's in the photo. But there you go. So again, there's been a lot of requests from people. They're saying, we always say that people, that's been the new norm. From parents, and students are saying, do I really, if I want to get a job as a professional artist, do I have to have that 4-year degree? And my answer is, I would prefer you do. But if you're not, then my school is a place to be, because you'll be cared for and you'll be mentored. And we go right to the, right to the degree, right to the job. I also have a lot of experience in sales. I was an account executive, and I was an honest salesman. I made sure that the people got what they needed. I held on to my clients for years and years and years. So a lot of business talks will be going into the education. So like, how to do it, how to get out there. I was at a 4-year, art school, and I was teaching, and they're doing a seminar, a little talk on business. And a student asked, how do you get into the company? And the answer, it didn't resonate with me. They said, well, start doing, they said, do, what is it? You put the stuff on the walls, like do, I don't know. It was weird. It was just a weird answer. And I could see how frustrated the student was. So I raised my hand, and probably the wrong thing to do, but I said, look, at my school, I have employees, so they answer the phone, and they're what we call the gatekeepers. So you have the gatekeepers, and then you have the coaches. So a coach is somebody who gets to know you in the company, and they'll get you to the right person. So when you call, if you can become friendly with the gatekeeper, which isn't hard to do, and then say, hey, can you get me to that person? They'll most likely do it. And, these are little secrets, industry tricks that you can use. But then when you talk to that person, you better be ready to go. So it's not just the drawing. It's also the business part of it. And the business part of it's always honest. And that's it. So there's a drawing. And we're just pulling it right out of the rough. So we're going to do a bunch of these. And there's a lot behind this. There's gesture, there's shape, there's structure, there's color, there's energy, edges, shadow patterns, warms, cools, contrast, affinity. All that stuff is in here. But I'm just drawing it straight down and doing a lot of it in my head. And that's when it gets really fun. So anyways, Corey, we had this idea. We're just going to keep doing this. And you'll get these videos several times a week. And if you want to know the answers, they're in the videos or just a phone call away. Okay? I'll see you all soon. All right? Talk to you soon. Let us know what you need.